Hello Libra, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading from the 24th to the 30th of May 2021 or thereabouts. Universal timing is fluid, Libra, so it's round and about that time, could resonate a little bit beyond that time. I've pre-shuffled your cards to get your energy into the cards, Libra, so it's just a matter of a final shuffle now. It is a general reading, so just take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind or for somebody else. And just a quick mention that on the 26th of May it's a full moon and lunar eclipse, and this is in the sign of Sagittarius, and the effects of which, it's quite a powerful lunar eclipse, and the effects of which are going to resonate over the next few weeks or even months. So this in effect is a cosmic push to make much needed changes in our lives. So basically it'll be issues that have been brewing under the surface, whatever they are, consciously or subconsciously, are going to come to the surface and come to light now over this time. So emotions will be heightened also, and sometimes exaggerated, so just be mindful of that. That your emotions, not to react, if you like, emotionally, but really just pay attention to your feelings and your discoveries. So it could be something to do with a new beginning, or an epiphany to do with something, or a sudden realization about something, whatever it is to do with. It could be something very personal, or something a little bit more community based or globally based. But whatever it is, take a step back, observe, take in the process before jumping into any sort of action, if that is what you decide to do. We all have free will. You may decide to not take any action at all in time. But these, whatever it is, will have they do tend to come round again and again until they're dealt with, you see, whatever it is. So whatever your life journey is, whatever your soul journey or soul purpose is, then it's going to be very different for everybody. Enough said then, Libra. Just going to do a final shuffle of the Moonology Oracle cards for you. And a final shuffle of the Oracle of Visions. So first of all, we have the full moon in Cancer, and this says a personal issue reaches a resolution. So a personal issue reaches a resolution for you, Libra. So let's see, I'll just pop that to one side. And then we have number 45, and this talks about possible manipulation, control, role-playing, wishful thinking sometimes. But it's about being in control, or somebody being in control, and dictating the order of things, or managing a situation. We have the puppeteer here, very in control of the puppets and the story that's playing out. So let's see where this is going. So a final shuffle of the Tarot of Dreams. So we have the heart of your reading here, what's on your mind at the moment, the root of the matter, past influences, the future going forward, and then just something else that your energies would like to say to you at this time. At the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Cups, and this is about moving on, leaving something behind, something that has served its purpose, if you like. It has been meaningful in the past, but it's no longer meaningful for you or for somebody around you, Libra. So this is somebody moving on, looking for the ninth cup, if you like, heading perhaps towards their dreams and their dream fulfillment, which is the nine of cups. So so some form of a shift, some form of a movement, a moving on in some way. So let's see, Libra. I'll just pop that to one side. And then final shuffle of the Light Seers Tarot. And I'll just lay these on top for a little bit of clarity and depth. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. This is an entrepreneurial energy. This is somebody who is very far-sighted, is very driven, very passionate with what they do. It's very much a Leo energy. But it's Leo energy because of the it's fire. There's a fire and passion behind the King of Wands. But he is very passionate energy, very creative. So I'll just put him to one side. Let's see. At the heart of your reading, Libra, we have the Judgment and the King of Cups here. So there's some form of a judgment call here. Now this is something that, this is a call to action, if you like. It's very much in line with this full moon lunar eclipse that's happening on the 26th. This is that sort of an energy. So this is about standing up to be counted, learning from the past, what's gone well in the past, but what didn't go so well. And if this is a time of rebirth, then it's important not to repeat mistakes from the past. Whatever didn't work well in the past, it's important not to continue to make those mistakes and take them forward at this time. And this is what the universe is asking of you now. So it's quite an important time for you, Libra, whoever this is for. Now we've got to clarify here, which is the King of Cups, a Pisces energy, and we see the fish around his neck. This is somebody that's very much in touch with their emotions, with their heart centre. Their heart centre is very meaningful to them, very sensitive, nurturing energy, very spiritual. Now, this is either representing an aspect of yourself, Libra. So this part of yourself, that it's time of judgment and of rebirth, to do with matters to do with the heart, perhaps. Your sensitivities and psychic abilities, perhaps. If this is not an aspect of yourself, then this is somebody connected to you, Libra, and it's a judgment time, connected to this person who's connected to you, and learning from the path, ready for going forward. Could be somebody that's a relationship. This could be a relationship situation, but it doesn't have to be. So we've got two Kings on the table, a King of Wands, very passionate entrepreneur, and a King of Cups, very much in tune with his emotions. So let's see. Right, so what you're thinking about at the moment is the Five of Coins and the Queen of Swords. And the Five of Coins, now this is an energy of feeling left out in the cold, feeling isolated and alone. And the universe wants you to know that the universe is looking over you. You're not alone, and you do have plenty. But this is an energy of feeling out in the cold. You know, whatever the reality is, it's how you're feeling at this time. But this is what you're thinking about. And yes, because here's the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is a very logical thinker. She doesn't allow her emotions to dictate the order of things. She looks after her heart, but when there's important decisions to be made, or clarity need to be given, then she puts her heart to one side, and she works purely from her mind, from her logic, from common sense, if you like. So this is what you're thinking about, applying logic to perhaps why you are feeling like the Five of Coins energy. Or it could be that whatever it is you're giving deep thought to is making you feel a sense of lack, if you like. But because this is a judgment call here, then it's understandable that at that time that there could be a feeling of isolation and contemplation. So at the root of this situation we have the Empress and the World card. And now the Empress, very fertile, nurturing, feminine energy, is generally depicted as being heavily pregnant because of her metaphorical fertility. However, in this particular depiction, she's actually given birth to something very creative, but it's in its early stages, so it's still very young, very vulnerable, and needs looking after and nurturing. And the clarifier is the World, so there's been a completion of some sort, some form of a completion of a cycle, and then stepping out to this new beginning. And that's what the Empress has brought forward. I feel this is representing yourself, Libra. This is something this is your creation that helped to complete an old cycle with a new, and then a beginning of a new cycle. So past influences, we have the Six of Swords and the Ace of Cups. The Six of Swords, this is very much about moving on, leaving dark clouds behind. This has happened in the past. Leaving a troubled situation behind, and heading towards calmer waters. So moving on, really, shining your light, moving on. And it's something to do with matters to do with the heart. So there was a new opportunity there's been a new opportunity for a new beginning to do with your heart, what's meaningful for your heart, but still needing to look after and protect your heart center. So this has all happened and already happened in the past. So that sort of links in with the Eight of Cups here, which was leaving a situation and moving on, heading towards a better situation for yourself. And because remember that we had a personal issue reaches a resolution here. So it looks like something is building up. There's change happening for you, Libra. So going forward, we have the Seven of Swords and the Star. And the Seven of Swords being the leading card. We'll look at that one first. So this is the deceptive energy. So this is somebody taking something that doesn't belong to them, removing something, being somewhere they shouldn't be. Sometimes this can mean hiding something from others because you're not ready to reveal something, whatever it is. So it's just keeping something a secret, if you like. So it's either that or there's some form of a deceptive energy going to be around you going forward. Now, the Star card, now this is wishing on a star, having hope, healing, hoping for healing, hoping for wishes to come true. So holding out for hope here. So it's a very positive, optimistic energy. I'm going to get some more information because what we have here is two quite opposite energies, with the deceptive Seven of Swords energy and the Star. So I'm going to get some more information. But first of all, let's have a look at what your energies want to say to you. Well, we have the Seven of Coins and the Ten of Cups. So the Seven of Coins, this talks about something still growing, Something still growing and maturing, you know, slowly. And the clarifier is the Ten of Cups. So this is about the home, happy families, lots of love within a home situation, with relationships within the home situation. But everybody happy, joyful, lots of achievements and contentment and security. So that's the Ten of Cups energy, and now that's clarifying the Seven of Coins. So this energy, this is still growing and maturing. I think what I need to do is find out what this Seven of Swords and the Star energy is to do with. So could we have more information about the Seven of Swords and the Star card, please? Some more information about the Seven of Swords and the Star card, please. Seven of Swords and the Star energy. Right, two more please. Two more. So connected to the Seven of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups, and we've had the Ace of Cups in the past as a past influence, connected to the Six of Swords, moving on. So the heart, matters of the heart, moving on, but still protecting your heart. Now here, this is connected to the deceptive energy, or the keeping something a secret energy. And that's sandwiched in between. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles again, which was something else that your energies wanted to say to you about something growing slowly, not yet quite ready, if you like, for harvesting. So this Seven of Swords energy is something to do with a new offer to do with love. Something that's very, very special and meaningful for your heart, that is still growing. It's still growing and maturing. For some of you, it could be referring to an actual pregnancy, possibly, and you're keeping it quiet at the moment. But it's something that it is just, you know, making your heart sing, feeling truly blessed with this, and it's still growing. So that's just for some of you. Or possibly, you know, for a small handful of you. But for others, I feel there's perhaps the promise of something, of a new beginning to do with the heart that is still growing. But it may not be what it appears to be. Because, you know, this can be a very deceptive energy. So it could be that what's being offered and what seems to be on offer may not be quite what it appears to be. But let's see. So what else have we got? We've got the Star, which is wishing on a star, having hope and healing, a lovely energy. But then we've got the Princess of Cups. And this is the romanticized energy. This is romanticizing a situation. Looking at a situation through rose-tinted glasses, because you're looking at it because you're seeing it the way you want to see it. You see the young lady smelling the blossom, holding flowers close to her heart centre. So this is wishful dreaming, wishful having hope, wishing on a star, very similar to the star, but it's romanticizing a situation. And yes, we've got the World. And we had the world at the root of the matter next to the Empress energy. So here's the world again, signifying this completion, a completion of a cycle here. Now, this could be saying, because of the lunar eclipse that we've got, the full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, and remember it's about things will be coming up to the surface that have been bubbling under the surface, that we're going to have to look at and perhaps in the future deal with. Well, I just feel that energy is coming out in this reading because there's a completion of a cycle here, again going forward, and it's almost like whatever this romanticized energy is, I feel that's completing whatever it is you've been wishing and hoping for, but looking at it through rose-tinted glasses, if you like. Unrealistic expectations, unrealistic dreams. I feel that's coming to an end. I think that cycle is going to be completing, going forward. So if we look at all of those cards together there, we've got what looks like a deceptive energy concerning a new opportunity with the heart that's meaningful, that would be meaningful for your heart, but it's a sneaky energy connected to that. It's still growing, it's still developing. So this is just one scenario I'm putting forward for some of you. And there's some form of a hope, a desire, wishing on a star, having hope, but it's a romanticized hope. It's looking at it through rose-tinted glasses. It's that sort of it's an idealization that's not based in reality. And then a completion of that cycle. That's going to be complete. That's going to come to an end. So that's for some of you. Now, for others, I feel whatever this Ace of Cups is, this new opportunity and something still growing, I feel you're not revealing it yet. Whoever this is for, you're not revealing this yet. And it's something that you've been wishing and hoping for, and dreaming about. And it's to do with a cycle. It's to do with cycles. Completions of a cycles, new beginnings. All right, so that's for others of you. Now, so something's still growing. I feel for some of you this is about a pregnancy, or definitely the creation of something new. Something that still needs to be nurtured and looked after. Because at the centre we had the Judgment card, which is about learning from the past, but a time of rebirth coming up, and it's connected to do with the heart, love and relationships and the heart. I feel it's something to do with that. But although at the moment you're thinking about feeling isolated and out in the cold, but giving some deep thought to that. So right at the beginning we had a personal issue reaches a resolution, and then I feel the resolution is this completion, the completion of a cycle and learning from the past. I think something's certainly going to be bubbling up to the surface here. And this could be the manipulative energy connected to the Seven of Swords here. Or this could be about releasing control or taking control of a situation. So take it how it resonates with you. I'm just going to have a look underneath the King of Wands here. So we've got this King of Wands energy. We have the Page of Swords here. And this is about finding out something and having a light bulb moment to do with the King of Wands energy. It's to do with an intimate relationship, Two of Cups relationship. So the King of Wands is either an aspect of yourself, Libra, or this is somebody connected to you, somebody around. that you're getting more information about. And here's the Eight of Cups again. And we had the Eight of Cups here at the bottom of the other deck. So here it is again, walking away from a situation that's no longer serving you any longer. And the Five of Pentacles. So the cards are repeating themselves. So we had the Five of Pentacles, right? This is what you were thinking about, giving some deep thought about that energy. Here it is again. You can see feeling left out in the cold, feeling isolated, a sense of lack in this situation. And then again, yes, Ten of Wands, dropping responsibility, leaving a situation, sharing your load, if you like, so the going will get easier. And the High Priestess, giving it a lot of deep thought, tapping into your intuition about this situation. So underneath this Eight of Cups here, we've got the King of Swords, so Queen of Swords on the table, giving it a lot of very clear, logical thoughts, very pragmatic energy. So deep, clear thought being given to this. Or this could be saying having to leave a King of Swords energy or go towards a King of Swords energy, or it's just the energy of clarity of thought here. And the Three of Coins, so being focused now on creating something new, something different. You may be working with others to do this. And then the Palace of Coins, a home or a home work environment that's very much to do with money, managing practical affairs. And then the Page of Swords. Now, this is quite an immature energy. This is somebody that communicates in quite an immature way, thinks in an immature way. So this could be somebody that you know or somebody connected to you, that it could be an adult, but you know, communicates a little bit immaturely. And then yes, so wishing on a star, having hope, achieve for balance, and wishing on a star here. And here's the Devil energy, so a need to move on from this Devil energy, whatever this refers to. This refers to somebody that is obsessive or addictive, quite a toxic energy. So moving on, leaving that sort of an energy behind, especially with the fact this is a time of judgment and rebirth. And yes, it's to do with somebody that's been in your life for a long time. So I'm just going to get two more messages. Could I have two more messages for Libra, please? For the 24th to the 30th of May or thereabouts. And remember, it's a general reading, Libra, so it won't have meaning for all of you. So here we have navigating by the stars. So follow your bliss, whatever it is, whatever is meaningful for you. Follow your star, follow your bliss. Head out, by the light of the. We've got looks like a bit of an eclipse going on here with the moon here. So navigating by the stars, connecting with the universal energies, Libra, which is where you're going to find your bliss. And then faraway places, get ready for new horizons, new adventures. Things are going to be expanding for you. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. I hope whoever this was for, that it's giving you a little bit of clarity on a situation. But good luck going forward, Libra, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.